Yo! Yo. What's up? Hey guys. Hey. OxyClean. Creature. Good to see you guys. I just hit 25K. Thank you so much to everybody. I just saw that when I went on my my dashboard to go and update the stream thumbnail. Saw that I just hit 25K subscribers. Thank you so much for that, everybody. Truly amazing. Did not think I would get to that point. Joshua Summer, good to see you. Joe Smith, hello. Creature, hey. Good to see you. OxyClean. Yo, one moment here. I'm gonna post on my Instagram story that I'm live. Alright. So I got this track here that I'm working on. Joshua Summer, thank you. Patty, good to see you. But I got this track here that I'm working on. I'll show it to you. I was trying to make something kind of like my track Destiny. I'm actually using Destiny as a reference track for the song. But basically, yeah, like I said, trying to make something kind of in the style of Destiny, where it's like that really percussive, like kind of cool sounds like that, but maybe making something a little bit more metallic sounding. So I have this, which does not sound as solid as that does. We can hear it's a similar idea, you know, the kick is actually almost as fat, I feel like, but yeah, you can hear that sound needs a bit of work, but basically, like I said, trying to make something kind of similar vibe with maybe a little bit more percussive and metallic sound. I have this like weird FM thing that I made in Serum. That's pretty cool. I need to work on the pattern though. This pattern is pretty similar to the pattern in Destiny. And it's not so much that I'm trying to copy my own track as it is more like I'm trying to just come up with something kind of in that similar vein. Like maybe that kind of sound where it's like just that like rolling sound. Maybe that could be my thing. Now, like I said, I need to make the pattern a little bit more interesting before I do anything. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to put a bit of this velocity onto some of these parameters here. That's cool. Be nice if there's a section with just the small notes. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. It'd be cool to have like different patterns. Like in Destiny, I just did the one pattern. Maybe this one could be a little different. Nemo, good to see you. Congrats again. Joe Smith, thank you. I really appreciate it. Mark Smith, hello. A lot of Smiths in the chat right now. Yeah, Nemo, good to see you. I want to work with this kick a little bit too. This kick is one I made. It's just using one of my samples from one of my sample packs, I'm pretty sure. Well, it's in this project file, but I got it in, pretty sure it's in like this one. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, it's just like a pretty standard rumble kick, same way I usually make them on the channel in the public videos. I want to play with a different sound going into it though. Like maybe we'll try the one from the one in this video was good. To hit in the same way. I think I know what I need to do though. So I'm gonna layer this with a different layer for the top because this is actually pretty good going. Can you make some tutorials on the FL Studio mobile app? Not sure. I don't know. Not a lot of people really use that. Hi Julian, you are so. Thank you, Latara. Julian referencing his own tracks. Yeah, it may seem like a bold move, but it's more like, I don't know. I kind of figured that, like, if you make something that's doing well and people are supporting it, you need to just keep doing that well, right? Like, keep doing that and make it better and better and better each time. So it's like, instead of every single time trying to find a reference track from another producer or another DJ and, like, I guess, try and make something as good as that, it's like, I need to just try and keep improving the thing that I've already done. So if I can just make something like this was already good enough to be played by DJs and released and all that kind of stuff, all I have to do is just make something better than that. And it's like kind of bringing the process more in-house and kind of like making it less about other stuff or other people's music, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Because it can be easy to get lost in like just trying to make something that sounds like whatever other track. But this way, this is a bit better. Oh, there it is. I need to turn my voice down. If this stream is getting louder and quieter, I apologize. Sometimes that's just how it is. It's hard to get the gain staging perfect while I'm also mixing music inside of Ableton. Kick his pet. Thank you, Jorge. Yeah, man. I was trying to make this one entirely with my own samples too, to be honest with you. I'm trying to do everything more like me. Like I feel like I've gotten a little too carried away every now and then with like the referencing and you know sampling kicks from other tracks, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you go a little too far down that road and you realize like you don't even need to do that stuff. Like I don't need to do that stuff, so I'm trying to just do it more using my own samples from my videos, stuff like that. Keep up, man. Thank you, ENG. I appreciate it. You do a video on how to contact record labels. Yeah, I don't know. I hate making videos that are just like how to email record labels, how to do this. Like I'd rather make a video where I tell you more about like how to do your career overall in a smart way and then kind of cover it in that. So I'll probably do something like that soon, but it's not going to be just like how to contact record labels. What's an alternative for drum bus? That's a good question. I mean, any kind of saturation will work. What I'd recommend you do is look at drum bus, because I actually looked it up online when I don't know if you guys remember, but I made like drum bus for Ableton 9, like a rack, and the way I did that was I just basically researched drum bus and figured out what was happening, like what each of the settings were doing, all that kind of stuff, and just recreated it. So if you kind of figure out what it's doing, you can just do that using your own stuff if you're using like FL Studio or something. Romantique, aka Clement, thank you for the donation, man. Really appreciate it. I also got a donation from Grant, so thanks to both of you guys. Really appreciating that. Like I said, yeah, gonna be checking those out really soon. Let's see the tutorial for making drum patterns in regards to timing, velocity of the hits, and the sample selection in order to get grooves for genres like electro, UK garage. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of requests for that video. I'll probably make one of those in the next like week or so, because yeah, I've been getting a lot of requests for that one. This sound is cool. The thing that this sound has going for it that makes it even bigger, I think, is that it's got like, it's a saw wave and it's got chords. Whereas this is just kind of like this deep, dark kind of sound like this. But maybe we could get like something like this in here. This might sound crazy. If I distort it less, perhaps. there we go. Try adding ping pong delay. Yeah, probably gotta chill. Or probably gotta do more with the delays. You missed my chat. What'd you say, Murray? Yeah, no problem. That does sound cool. Oh, okay, there it is. We're gonna automate that. See, this is how you come up with cool sounds. It's not just by like playing around with synths until you like make what you want in your head. Just try and play around with different stuff, because you'll find weird things like this that you won't think about. It's a bit like Boneyard. I survived 2K18 with a high pitch. That did really well. Yeah, I gotta check that track out. Oh, that's too cool. Okay. Okay, there's the idea, but you can hear it's still not entirely there. Let's listen to this Boneyard I Survived 2K18, because I really don't want to copy anything. The ping pong delay is a good idea, Creature, but now that I'm reading that comment again, I'm realizing that that might not actually be the best idea, and the reason for that is because we want this to work in mono for techno, which I suppose then the ping pong delay would just go down the center, but I don't know, man. Let's see, it's probably not on Spotify, is it? Boneyard I Survived 2K18. Oh yeah, I think I heard this actually. Yeah, see, everyone's using the whatever it's called, like these kind of stabs right now. I'm trying to make like this track, but like a more refined version of that. Like in a few years, when the stabs are popular, like even more popular than they are now, and like everybody knows about them. Because like to you guys, it might seem like it's very popular now, but still a lot of people need to catch on. It still hasn't gotten like that big just yet. Then yeah, I think that like doing stuff like this, like kind of recreating them inside a sense, is gonna be interesting. But yeah, let's open this back up here. it's Julian Earl or Julian Earl. Nah, it's the first way you spelled it. What do you think of putting mono on your mastering composition / mastering? I see a lot of. Yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend doing it. I don't do it like the whole way through. Like, I'm not just sitting here right now with this in mono, but I definitely check it. Like, the good thing to do is to check the left and the right field, as well as converting it down the center, because you can hear sometimes you get weird stuff when it's just down the center like that you wouldn't notice. Try filter delay and use LSR to get a mono delay. Yeah, you can do that. But I mean, that's the same as any other delay pretty much. You could use just regular delay. Track you're making is like Destiny's Evil Twin. That'd be a good name for this track. Hey Julian, what subgenre would you be making for Western Techno? I don't know, man. Because I really like techno. I really do. And there's just something about like this style of music that I think really connects with me and like my sort of expressing myself. That makes any sense? I don't know. My beard's looking stronger than my I don't even know how to pronounce that, but thank you. Is it okay to send a track here? Yes, send a track through. I'm gonna be checking submissions really soon, just waiting for some people to come in. Making this weird track. But yeah, definitely send those through, guys. I'll be pulling them up really soon. Yeah, I'm just trying to play around with the sound a little. Just kind of see what could come out of this. Drum Code Lover, what's good, dude? That's actually pretty cool. This macro here is just mapped to these different parameters. You can see, like, I have the pitches. This is a weird FM sound. I'm not even really thinking that much about, like, the key. So that's why I had the semitones and different pitches. But yeah, it's basically just messing around with that. That would be a cool thing to automate for the drops, like, or for the builds, I mean, and like the breaks. I feel like that could be some interesting stuff that comes out of that. Is pretty big. Like, it's definitely getting up to that Destiny level. Are you recreating your own track? No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm just making a similar track. Not even like a similar track, but it's really like right now, keep in mind, this is just a kick and the sound. So right now it sounds very much like Destiny because it's just the same kind of drop. I've got a really similar kick in here as well. It's just like, I know that this dynamic between these two types of sounds is going to work really well if I just try to get it close to what I originally had. So that's what I'm doing now. But then we're going to get to a point where this obviously, it's going to be a very different track. Even right now, like, let's say we have, okay, so let's say this is the break, right? Like, say we just have maybe something like this. like say we have that little break there, and then I'll go get like a little hi-hat. Matter of fact, let's just make one using operator. Right off the bat, there you go. It's already a very different track. So it's like, again, I'm just trying to study the dynamic between the kick and that sound there, because those are the two main things that this track is going to have to hinge on in order for it to sound, you know, proper. And then I'm just sort of just working with it from there. But this is just a very early stage. Same sounds though. Yeah, I know. But like I said, it's just because I'm trying to make these kind of sounds more like this is super minimal drops like this. And I think this is gonna be something for me. Dark Tech Channel, Bremio, my dude, good to see you. How are you? How's it going? Hope all is well. Rocket emojis. Julian, do you always put reverb on your channels? Do you ever send your leads? Nah, I don't really use like a reverb bus like that. Sometimes though, I mean, I'll have like, say all my percussion in a group, and say we got like some drum bus on that. I'll put a little bit of reverb before it and just kind of like dial that in. But for the most part, nah, don't really use like sends and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe in the future. I know that there are a lot of reasons why I should use them, but I just don't really like it. Richard Williams, good to see you. What's your favorite VST plugin to make techno? Probably Serum. How to process analog-ish kicks. Oh, those are not that hard. It's really just about like not going too crazy with those. Like those are when, if you're talking about the kind of stuff I'm thinking from those guys, then yeah, it's just about getting kind of like a softer kick. You know, don't go too crazy with it. What if I do something more like this? Yeah, that's a bit better. I just want something light. There it is, boys. Sorry, people. Alright, there we go. There we go. That's like that moment when you know, like, you're just messing with it, it sounds alright, and then finally it sounds, like, really good like that. Makes you dance. There it is. Pathfinders, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Everything well here, buddy? Hope the same. Hey, that's great. Thank you very much. But yeah, good to hear you're doing well. Any smaller / entry level synth hardware you'd recommend? I don't know. I mean, pretty much same stuff everybody else recommends. I don't really use a lot of hardware, as you guys know, so I don't know a lot about that kind of stuff. You on this Rumble bass? Thank you. If I could trademark a techno cake, I would. No, just kidding. First time I caught a stream. Hippie Habitat, good to see you. Bro, Andres, what's up? Alright, I want to hear this like from here, and then I'm gonna pull up the submissions. That's very cool. Okay, nice. I am very pleased with this. This is cool. All right, time to pull up some submissions, guys. So I'm gonna pull up the email here. Everybody who donated is going to go first. So if you want to skip the line, definitely send a donation. I'll be checking those out first, like I said. But yeah, let's see what's up here. Also, really quick, before I do this, actually, I'm going to go and grab some water, and then we're gonna check out the emails. So one sec, guys. Yo, we back. Following that notes from a vid of yours, we'll love a tutorial about the drums or rhythmic parts. More insight on the production process and their style. Yeah, I was thinking of doing another new one soon. I don't know. I want to do one on chiasmos. That's obviously all for I cannot pronounce the words today. All for Arnold's. But yeah, probably would do something like that. Bro, grab a White Claw is basically water. Yeah, same thing, right? Released my first ever track today. Let's see what you think. Let's see what I think. I'm gonna hit save on this track while I'm at it. Speaking of tracks. Alright, so this first one here is from Grant. Thank you again for the donation, man. Keep it up, yo. Last time I submitted, you said to pick more bold instruments / ones that stick out. Took that to heart. Looking to see if the sounds are good and if mixing is decent. Still needs more elements and to be arranged. All right. I like the sound. The delays are nice. I like how it's like going to the left like that. One story about Future Garage. I'm gonna do another one by the end of this week. It's gonna be Burial on Vacant style. I already had that planned actually. You do a Talisman tutorial? Yeah, probably. New to Ableton, I've recently purchased your Township Rebellion pack. However, when I load the MIDI track, can't hear anything. I'm not sure. You might be on the wrong version of Ableton, to be honest. Because that seems very odd. I've never seen that happen. That is out of tune. It needs to go. That's the note. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Cool. So, this one, you got some good ideas going on? It's a nice little minimal groove. But I feel like you could maybe like just work with it. I mean, in general, really, like, for example, the drums need to be fatter. There's not really a bass line in this part. I guess you're trying to go up to the drop next, but like, I don't know. I would just tie it together more. It just feels like this is a really different track from this over here. The steps are cool though, panning like from the left to right here with the delay. Have you heard of Hunt? Yes, I have. Alex, you doing fine? I'm doing well. Oi, good to see you. What's your email? It's in the description. Probably more of a vocal phrase instead of a vocal chop. Yeah, I can feel that. Definitely. But yeah, overall, Grant, like I said, not a bad track. I would just take it, try to make it feel more together, make it feel more like one track instead of just like a few different ideas. This next one here is from Clement. Thank you for the donation, man. Really appreciate that. Let's hear this one. This one's pretty fast sounding.
So pure, so deep, so real.
How you doing, big bro? I'm good. I'm real good. This one's cool. I like how the synths are like slowly building here. Yeah, not really a whole lot to say with this one, man. Honestly, sounds very good. I like it. I think you could definitely fatten it up a bit. Like, I'll bet if I played this against, like, say, a track by maybe Cosmic Voice. Like, let's just put it up against Minotaur. So, like, you can see how you can improve this and make it fatter and cleaner and just stronger overall. Like, yeah, you got a good idea here. I would take this and turn it into more of a full track. But thank you very much for saying that one through, and thank you for the donation as well. Alright, this next one here is going to be from Patty. How long have you been producing? How long a day did you practice to get this good? That is a good question. I've been producing for 6 years now, and I wouldn't say I could even give you the amount of time I've spent, like that I spend on average during a day, but like, it's a lot. Like, I put a lot of hours into this, and I'm still nowhere near, like, where some people are. So, yeah, I've been producing for 6 years, putting as much time as I possibly can into it. Like, I'll just say that. Like, pretty much from the day I started producing, I already knew that I really, really loved music. So I kind of just went with it as fast and as much as I could. And here I am. I was waiting for that Deco reference. Nah, you can't do the same stuff forever. Gotta switch it up. Compared to other techno tracks. This melody is actually kind of nice. Definitely work on it more. You'll be proud of your YouTube student. Thank you, Romantic. Come on. I look forward to hearing it. Yo, this the real Patty. Oh, you got some cool releases. That artwork is tight. Coming to my hometown. That's cool. Great piano there, yeah. Trying to get the tune finished for Edinburgh. Dude, I can see a really, really cool version of this, but to be honest with you, I feel like you need to work it with it and make it more like... It's more interesting. It's just really, really simple right now. Like, the energy is pretty good, actually. It just feels so like simple, like I said. This piano coming in is nice. Playing after the Money Man with a good crowd. Oh, nice. Jordan, please make some progressive house. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of requests to do those guys. Probably do one soon. Track, bro. Alright, cool. I'll be checking those out soon, guys. I probably can't get to all the submissions today. I'm starting to get to the point where I get too many submissions, actually. Might have to start doing all donations. Yeah, Patty. So, overall, this one's cool. It's just, I'd make it a little bit less simple. Figure out a way to make a track in this style and have it kind of evolve and change more and, like, go to new places. Because this right now just feels like it's very much like that same thing over and over and over and over again. Some side chaining wouldn't hurt, but yeah, no, definitely some side chaining. Sounds kind of dry. Yeah, it just sounds like it doesn't have a lot of texture to it, which I get is the type of sound that you're going for, but to get that to really work, like, you have to really perfect it and, like, really just get through it. Like, think about, like, I don't know, like, think about, like, a good example. I know this isn't at all this style of music, but, like, think about, like, Mac DeMarco's music, right? Like, I mean, I haven't listened to him in a minute, to be honest with you, but, like, when I used to listen to him, like, tracks like this. Like, what he's doing here is cool, right? Like, it sounds kind of lo-fi. You know, he's using, like, a cheap guitar. It's kind of, like, dry sounding. It's not a whole lot of production. It's very minimal. That sounds really cool. But to get something like that to work, you really have to work through it and perfect it and figure out, like, what are all the qualities that make something like this not work and what makes something like this sound stupid when it doesn't sound good, and what makes something like this work really well, and what makes these kind of, like, more dry, simple songs work really well. You just need to take your time and, like, really finesse that, because you have a good idea here, and I know what you're trying to do. It's going to take some time to, like, really, really dial it in. But yeah, let's get this next one from Caden. Back to Techno Town. Did I save that track I was working on? Yes, I did. Oh, this is real deep. This is like deeper than deep. Between watching this and a banana bread recipe, this is gonna give you more happiness and fulfillment than the banana recipe. I'm just gonna be honest. That's a pretty solid kick here. Let's compare this to Dika. Not too bad, not bad. Definitely getting there. I'm going to tell you to save your songs every 5 minutes. Yeah. I've learned a lot about organization in the past year. Yeah, intro got me hooked. The intro is very deep. This sound is really cool. It's coming in here. It sounds like a vocal sampler. That's a cool idea, though. That little like cymbal, that that's cool. That gives it some energy. Hey Dylan, I don't want to ruin your live stream. Well, bro, you should text me. Yeah, not bad. That's a good track, dude. I do think you can work with it. Maybe like I don't know. It still feels a bit muddy to me. Jane Moomin, yeah, I'm getting the Jane Moomin vibe. It's a bit muddy, like I said. Like there isn't a lot of clarity going on here. You have some cool sounds, but it's too much like focused on the low mid range. Like listening to this chord stab, for example. That one that just played. You can really take that and like turn up the filter and cut out some more low end and like clean it up. I just feel like it's just not very clean because of that. Like that's really making it muddy. That with the techno kick is not a good combo. But if you could clean that up and make it something that just is gonna fit into this mix better, like just more high end focused, then I think it would work a lot better. I'm gonna tell everyone to watch a Super 8 video. Yeah, Dylan and I made a Super 8. Well, Dylan made a Super 8 video, and we worked on the beat together. You guys should all go check it out. It's on his Instagram. His Instagram is literally his name, same as me. Lady on Fire, help. Good job, Kane. Yeah, overall, cool track. Just I would just clean it up a bit and try to make it more clean. This next one here is from Ben Wilmoth. Evanescence. What does that word actually mean? I only know of the band. Let's type that into Google and see. Oh. The rapid fading from sight or memory. Interesting. Not a fan of the clap. Give me, mate. Alright, I'll go back and check it out. Have you done it? If you did, I'm extremely sorry. Just a few people. Oh yeah, there were a few people down there. Wow, my bad. There's a lot going on right now. I'm not good when there's a lot of things going on at the same time. But we good. I'm gonna play you guys. But thank you for reminding me. Cause, yeah. Sometimes I'll be forgetting. And that's okay. Ben, this one is cool. I get the Willaris K vibes from this one. It's all black and cool looking, yeah. I feel that. This is cool. I like this bass here. With just the droning synth line over it. And that synth right there is really good. Kind of boring. Yeah, that's the thing I was gonna say. I do think it's getting a bit boring. It's like, you have some good sounds here. The droning lead does get good, but there's a counter melody here, but you just need more automation. That was the thing in the Willaris K tracks. When I listened to those, I noticed like he just does a lot of automation when he has these repetitive sounds. Yeah, like overall, dude, you just need to give this more movement and more automation. But yeah, thank you for sitting on through. This next one is from Nemo. Let's hear this. I'm just gonna pull it up here. Tyler the Creator, Kendrick Lamar, Igor beat. Type beat. Hey, this beat is kind of cool. I feel like you could do something more interesting though. Like what's happening here, it sounds like, is you have like this one guitar stab going, and you're just like pitching that around. Try and get something, like try and make your own guitar. Like I'm not saying learn how to play guitar and immediately start playing it, but like, I don't know, get a guitar VST or something and try and like actually like write a thing where you're not just taking one guitar stab and like pitching it up and down, but you're really making something fluid and like musical. It's gonna sound a lot better. This is a cool beat, but I think it would benefit from like some more like music in there. When I listen to Tyler the Creator's music, especially like Igor, I would say like the music aspect of it, and not just like taking a guitar stab and sampling it, but like actually writing parts is what makes that kind of music work so well. So yeah, anyway, this next one here is from Raving Pharaoh. Hey Julian, I'm Raving Pharaoh. We'll love your feedback on my Tech House track. Let's hear it. Ooh, this is hitting pretty hard. Topping vibe, yeah, definitely getting that one. This is a good track, dude. I do recognize his vocal sample from that one Tool Room Mark Knight pack, but hey, I'm not complaining. Nice build. Bass stab is catchy, yeah, it is. Now I'm imagining that this is mastered. I would not recommend mastering it before you send it to labels, because I would say this track is definitely ready to be sent to a label. But I would not recommend sending a mastered track to label. I'd recommend sending a track that's like not mastered but sounds real good like this. Ooh, Mark Knight is my guy. He's awesome. Man, that's also like, that comment is like one of the reasons why I would say like it doesn't matter if you use sample pack sounds. Like what Wave of Black just said. Like, I'm not trying to call you out, but it's like, I was like, okay, yeah, this vocal sample here is from a sample pack, and you were like, yeah, it's from the Mark Knight Volume 1, and then no one said like, oh, you're an idiot because you used a sample pack. Someone was just like, oh, cool, I know Mark Knight, he's cool. Like, doesn't matter, dude. Use sample pack sounds. Nobody cares. But yeah, this one, overall, is a very good track. We don't have a lot to say, man. Let's compare this to, like, a Patrick Topping track. Like somebody said it sounds like. Which I think it sounds a little bit more chill. Or, like, minimal. Well, let's just compare it to this one. Oh yeah, so like everything is pretty fat, ready to go, man. I would say definitely take off the mastering and start pitching that one to labels. Anyway, this next one here is from Jorge. I'm excited to hear this, dude, because you make really good techno tracks. Send without mastering, cool. Why so, Julian? Why not send it mastered? Just because, I mean, really? I mean, a lot of times, like, you can take a track that's not really 100,000% there and get it there with mastering, but if you can get your track to sound really professional and full without mastering, that's really what they want to hear. Like, they want to make sure it's a good track and not that it's just got a bunch of mastering and saturation and compression on it to make it hit hard. let's see where this one's going. Also, I'm gonna see how many more submissions I have. Right on. It's just like when people say DJs sync aren't real DJs. Yeah. Sounds good. It is good, my dude. So then you're on a short break. Buddy, good to see you. I did. It was so good. I was going a little crazy there. But now I'm back, ready to work. And all that. Back to take when my song comes up, you'll get banned. Don't worry. I will unban you. I like this sound. Oh, here we go. Why should we not send track mastered? That's why. The reason I said is because they want to hear your track without mastering. And also, I think because they want to... Usually labels want to master it themselves. Or a lot of times. Damien, thank you for subscribing. This is not bad, Jorge. I really like that. That is so catchy. This is fire. Yeah, this is fire. Needs rumble. The synth that that could definitely be a bit cleaner. Oh, forward to match the rolling bass. That'd be cool. Yeah, this one, very good. Only thing I'll say here is your kick could be fatter. And I think your hi-hats can still be a bit cleaner. Check your gain staging with your hi-hats. Like, you may have seen I was doing this with my kick before. But, like, if you look through here, I'll just hit play. See how if you look at all of the green, the little things coming out of here? Hold up. Gold zig. Okay, I will say something about that in a second. But you see, like all these little green lines here. It's all green coming out of there. check that with your hi-hats. Make sure there's not any like clipping happening because they sound a little bit crunchy in like a harsh way. So yeah, I would just clean up your hi-hats a bit and make your kick fatter. Other than that, really good track. Like melodically, this track is very catchy. I think you got something solid here. So yeah, I would just finish it up and get it to the labels. On top will be much better. Vocal would be cool, yeah. This track has no main theme. No, I think it's that. You need to play that up a little bit more, though. I don't know. Other than that, yeah, that track was pretty solid. I need to add a vocal. You're a god. Alright, let's hear this next one from Andres from the chat. Made a cumbia song. Hope you feel alright. Do you feel alright? Oh, that's like some deep tech stuff. Tech house stuff. Only thing here is like some of these notes that are like all being swung feel like a little bit too off the groove or off the grid. This is a good track, but dude, you need something more than just like this stuff. Like right now, you have the foundation of the track, but you need more like more stuff on top of that, like some lead synths, some effects, there's a little vocal sample. It's just, you need something more than just the rhythm section. But yeah, thank you for sending that one through, Andres, aka Santiago. Let's see this next one from Creature. Hey man, just release this track, check it out. Here's the link. Yo, Sam Quigley, good to see you, dude. Your video on Anna's new track's called Forever Ravers. Ah, yeah. That track is very good. Thanks everyone for the support and feedback. No problem. You're planning lesson to record. No, you good. I don't know. Might do another one on Flume. You guys do like when I do the Flume videos. Oh, that's a pretty fat cake. Still could be fatter though. Yeah, these hi-hats aren't really there yet either. This is close. Like, you're getting there with this one. That little bass stab there is cool. Hello, Jordan. Listen to a bunch of Joy Orbison. Yeah, Joy Orbison is cool. Watching Zenworld's feedback stream 2 hours before. Yeah, I've watched some of his feedback streams too. Some of the submissions he gets are not the best. Definitely get some pretty solid ones here. Any chance to do a video on the Forever Ravers? You know, I can make a custom tutorial on that one for sure if you want. Just send me an email and let me know. Is there any tutorials on business techno? Every single one of them on my channel. I'm dead ass about to just make a video. It's like how to make business techno, just so that the people who call it business techno will get mad. Can I buy Launchpad Mark II for FL Studio live session? Probably, I'm not sure. Julian, how's life? Techno gamers. Life is good. Life's real good. Was joking about business. Yeah, I know. Dude, please do some shed. Yeah, shed definitely. Gotta get that style. Nobody can talk about Zen. Yeah, if you talk bad about Zen on here, that ain't it. Zen one has done a lot, but some of the submissions he gets, the feedback submissions that people send in, are not the best. People just be sending in anything to him. I should show you if I'm so close to him. Because I'm his ghost producer. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, yeah, dude, Creature, this one's cool. I think you just need to work on it. You have some good ideas with this, but it's not really as like alive as I would like it to be. Like if you listen to tracks by whoever you may have been inspired for this style of techno, like it's just their synths feel more like in your face, more up front, more clear and bright. And I think that you can just clean all of this up and really make it something more like that. But yeah, thank you for sending that one through, Creature. This next one is from Joshua. Let's hear this. Oh, there's a lot of reverb. Okay, Joshua, this one is different. I don't know what to say. I've heard pretty much as much as I think we need to hear with this one. Take the reverb off the master. You really don't want to have reverb on your master track. It's just not going to sound good. There's just no way to make something like that work and sound professional and sound good and sound like it's just kind of takes away from the music. So yeah, and with that, I've been streaming for like almost an hour and a half now. I think I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you so much to everybody who came through. Thank you to everybody who donated as well. Really appreciate that. Great seeing you guys. I miss streaming and seeing you guys. Just got another donation. Maybe I should play one more before I go. Let's play that one. Yeah, okay, here we go. One more from A-Logic. Hi, Julian. I've been working on creating my own style. That's what I've got so far. Thoughts? Let's hear it. Well put, Julian. Well put. Julian is realist when it comes to feedback. When they're like, yeah, it's good to move on. Everybody in the comments. Yeah. We're not doing that here. This channel is about realness and about being honest about the music. Amen. Take lucky roll one. Did I get another? Oh, I did actually. Okay. Okay, I have 2 donations to play now. Well, we were about to go, but then we got 2 donations, so that is cool. Here's this one from A-Logic. Venus Theory? Yeah, shout out Venus Theory. I used to watch his videos a while ago. I still do from time to time. This track is cool, A-Logic. I don't think the kick is quite there, though. The percussion and the kick are just very, like, dry sounding. I'll show you more when we get there. More roughness in music. Dude, this synth line here. That is so cool. That is like way. You need to make that like the main focus of this track. This could be really tight. If you had that with just like the rumble kick at a certain point. Look at that. With the. That could be the track right there. Like, dude. You need to focus this more, I feel like. Griffey, thank you for the donation. Okay, we got a few more to play. Sometimes the donations come at awkward times like that. But yeah, thank you for the donation, Griffey. I will definitely play your track next. Really appreciate that. Oh yeah, so A-Logic, what I would do is try to focus this track more around like things that are really catchy and really going to like work in terms of making this just like a yeah, Zach, got your Griffey, got your donation. Ricky, thank you for the donation as well. I'll play yours. So yeah, I would just take this. Focus it more. Definitely do more with that like synth stab part, because you could do something really big with that. I think that could really be something really cool. All right, this next one is from Yo, who is? Hold up. Who is Goldzik? Did Goldzik send one in? I don't see one from Goldzik, but if you send one in, I will send it through because I got that donation from you as well. Cool. All right, this next one is from Zach. AKA Griffey. Let's hear this. You got it, bro. Appreciate you. Never allowed to leave. Shit, guys. If Jordan said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Thanks for the feedback. I'll take note. Oh, okay. And make it better for next stream. Yeah, no worries, dude. This is a nice little minimal track. You gotta send this to, whatever it's called, Fuse. Nathan Hall Brooking. Hello, dude. Checked 3 days ago. Oh, true. Okay, Goldzik, if you don't mind, could you send the link again? I didn't delete it, but when I get emails like that, I don't know. It's hard for me to go back and open it during the stream. It'd be a lot easier if you could just send it right now again. This is a good one, Griffey. Attention. Well, that's just more. Good way to put it. This track definitely shows you that.
Ass, cum, low motherfucker, fuck shit.
Huh. This is cool. Intro's kind of long. Yeah, I agree. I think you could get to this break maybe after like a minute and a half. With this style, it's not like regular techno where you need to just be like, you know, super long intro. Excellent, you're here at this time. TTIYOP, good to see you. Reggie Watts, oh, true. Didn't know who that sample was. Top sample loop, same one. Up. Well, like you said earlier, it sounds good, it is good. Alright, Griffey, yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say. I mean, this one's good. I think you can make it a bit more exciting. It's like those Fuse tracks and like this more minimal style, like techie type of stuff that I'm hearing. The way they keep it interesting is through automation and just through having like new stuff happen. So I would try to focus on that and try to keep it more interesting throughout the track. Anyway, this next one here is from Goldzik. Thank you for sending this one again, and thank you for the donation as well. Let's hear this. feedback. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for the donation. The sample. Oh yeah, true. Hey. It's a nice dark track, Goldzig. I think you can clean it up a bit though. I'll say some more in a sec. You missed Lucky Roll. Nah, Goldzig donated first. That's why I'm playing this one. I like the building here. That is good. This that sound needs to be fatter and could make it like could be bigger. Like that sound definitely needs to be brought more to the forefront is what I'm saying. Techno gent on this track. What is techno gent? Because I know gent, the music, like metal, and I don't know what techno gent is. Like elements, understand minimal techno. Yeah, it needs more like. The idea is solid, and I like what you're doing with it, but you could definitely make it bigger and more full. And just more of like a concise track, like really make it come together and feel like one thing and not just like a bunch of different ideas. But yeah, thank you for seeing that one through, and thank you for the donation as well, Goldzig. This next one here is from Lucky Roll. Wish I was home, not home yet, got no monitors. You have headphones? Oye, como va? Oh, there it is. First person to turn techno jank. Ah. Lucky roll. This one's cool. It's a bit messy though. Like you're doing a good job in terms of making it like big and just really like in your face in that way. But I feel like overall, yeah, I undercooked that banana bread, dude. Sorry to hear about that. But I feel like overall you could just clean this up and make it like not as muddy and have more clarity in the high end. Your hi-hats really need to be sharper. Like if I play you again, let's play a track by Solardo. I'd say that's a good vibe for this. Like listen to On the Corner. I know that track really well. When did this come out? Like you know how much more like focused and clean this track sounds? This is what you need to aim for here to really get it to sound full. Surprised nobody said happy 808 day. That's because we don't use 808s here. We use rumbles. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, happy 808 day, guys. Hope you sound what I'm learning in your shows is now perfect. Oh, nice. God compression, yeah. Like I said, I was trying to clean your track up. If you're close, it's just not really there just yet. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. I've been streaming now for an hour and a half. I've gotten through all the donations. Thank you so much to everybody who came through. It was really great to see you guys. Really great hearing your tracks, all that kind of stuff. Glad you guys like this new one I'm working on. Be on the lookout for that soon. Yeah, peace, guys.